Hi, welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sojo, and this is my channel where we talk about all of my quilty stitchy things. I'm going to be working on what I'm calling block 6 for the flower shop quilt. And that is what the quilt will look like when it's all done. So I had done block 5. Well, they had broke this up to block 5 and block 6. However, I did mine a little bit different. For block 5, I just did this and this because they're the same block. So I went ahead and did those. So for block 6, I'm going to do this, and then we'll sew them together. So I'll have 2 blocks when we're done. So I went ahead and cut everything out. So let's see here. Got my pieces. So these are M pieces. And I have 3 different colorways here. And there's 2 pieces each. And just need to do some stitch and flips. I don't know where the other one went, so I had to cut another piece real quick. So these are all M pieces. So what I need to do is I need to make some stitch and flips. These are L's. So I'm going to put 2 of the L's on the top of each. And these will be stitch and flips. So I'm going to go up one side, down the other, and fold them back. Like that. For all of these. Then, after we do the L's, then I need to take some H's. So the H is going to be another stitch and flip. And I'm going to put a stitch and flip on this side. So this will come back like that. Stitch and flip on that side. Over here. And then for these 3, the stitch and flip will go over here. Just like that. So, there you go. So when I go to the sewing machine, I can stitch up, stitch down, and then over. I stitch all those in at 1/3 because those don't overlap. They just line up just right, just perfectly. Then after we do that, or while we're at the sewing machine, I'm going to take my N. Right there, and I need to do stitch and flips with the other 2 L's on each of those corners. So those will have some stitch and flips. Then I have this piece that I've already hand embroidered. And I'm just going to put an R on each side of those. And then I have my P's right here. So what I need to do with my P's, I'm just going to add, sew this one together and this one together. And then this and this. Okay, so those are my first steps. I'm just going to throw some pins in it and then sew, press, and trim. And I'll be back for our next steps. Now I just need to take these 2, and these will go together like that in a heart. So I'll have 3 of those in the different colorways. Then up here, what I need to do is take G's right here and sew them to each end. Then here I'm going to take my, is that an O or a Q? It's like a Q. Yeah, Q. There and there. And then I'm going to take eyes and we're going to do stitch and flips on each of these corners here. Right there and right there. So just flip them back and it'll look like that. Next step. So I have my 3 hearts here. So I'm going to take my blue. Then I'm going to put a C right there. I'm going to take this one and a K and then this heart. So I can pin all that together. Then this right here, I just need to add an E to the bottom of this. This I'm going to set aside because I don't need it just yet. And then I have these, and I'm just going to add a B to the bottom of here and here. So now I need to add my J to the top here. This I'm just going to set aside for now. And then this, I'm going to add the open sign to. Just put that on one side, that on the other. Now I need to join an O on each side, and then a D, and then down here, I just need to put the F. Now up here, once I join the O and D, slide this down. I can then join that. So I have these 2 blocks made. So now I just need to add these blocks that I made for block 5 and add this one to the bottom right here. I'll put some pins on it and sew it in a minute. And then I need to add this one right here. So I'm going to throw some pins on, sew it and press, and then I'm going to trim the edges just a little bit, and we'll be back for the final look. I'm done. Now this is block 5 with a pattern called block 5. Now when I say that I trimmed my edges, I'm not taking anything off the length and width or the right and left edges. I'm just trimming around, trying to get some of the loose threads off. There we go. That's block 5, and this is block 6. It's all done. Okay, till next time. Bye.